Kintsugi is a 500 years old Japanese mending techniques of broken ceramics. Instead of hiding the damage, it embraces and highlights brokenness and imperfection, has so much characters and beauty and uniqueness. I am not 100% artist. I'm not 100% ceramic conservator. I combine both. My name is Naoko Fukumaru. I am a ceramic conservator and kintsugi artist based in Vancouver. In Japanese, Nao meaning is heal and cure, and then Fuku is a good fortune, and Maru is a circle. So it's my fate to do who I am now and my intention. I believe this is from Peru, like ancient fragment. I can see all the roots line and some incrustation. So it's how I create the missing part with more life and joy and happiness. And I want to bring the healing and the meaning and the hope to all this brokenness and imperfection. I was born in an antique auction house. I'm fourth generation in Kyoto. And so it's influencing all the artworks and antiques I grew up together. The assembling part is I make mugi urushi, which is a mixture with flour, water, and urushi lacquer. This is very ancient sap from the tree. 9,000 years we have a history of using that materials to glue some things. I went to Westin College, and there I studied conservation of ceramics and glass, and I got master degree. And after I had an internship in a Metropolitan Museum of Art, so my passion became my career. I have to put this into curing cabinet with humidity 70 to 80, the temperature 25 Celsius for 2 weeks. This is the mountain stone powder from Japan. It's called sabi-ushi. Again, I'm mixing powder with water and adding urushi to the paste. So I have to fit it in this gap. But it's very tiny, just squeeze it in. I receive an email from local potter saying, "Oh, Naoko, I'm sorry I missed your kintsugi workshop. I want to learn kintsugi from you, so please put me on a waiting list." I was like, what? I didn't give any workshop and I don't know how to do kintsugi. So I found it, very strange, but at the same time, I didn't want to ignore this message and like, oh, the kintsugi, this is my culture. So I started studying about kintsugi. I called my father in Japan, asking him to send all the existing kintsugi books. So this is how I became a kintsugi artist. I had a very bad marriage, was very toxic. So that made me evacuate to the women's shelter. After 1 year, I moved to Canada. And if I had very happy marriage life at that time of when I received the email, I'm sure I just said, oh, it's a mistake. I don't know how to do kintsugi and that's it. But I was looking for something during in my dark time. So the kintsugi brought light from my cracks. I'm showing the sanding process. So some excess sanding fillers. This is a horsetail I picked up in the forest. This is a traditional sanding materials. Using this natural material these are softer than glaze, so it doesn't make any micro scratches. And also we can use the charcoal. I cut the charcoal into small pieces. When I met kintsugi, I was completely broken at the bottom of my life. So it really came into my heart. It wasn't just art form. It was just healing journey and process. And kintsugi is like my teacher and bringing so many wisdoms. And also it's my life. I'm going to draw all this line with lacquer. When the people see my artworks, they resonate within themselves, which they used to hide or push it back, like especially the brokenness and imperfection of themselves. And I want to make it to universal. That's why I apply kintsugi to the different culture ceramics and different age, different shapes, colors. I want to make diverse stories through kintsugi. After this is cured and I polish it, then it will shine a bit more. There are different types of gold powder, and these are one kind we have to polish after applying the gold. Traditionally using the fish teeth or jade. Kintsugi was born from the wabi-sabi culture, which is to embrace the imperfection, impermanence, and incompleteness of life. However, yes, I am applying kintsugi to myself, and then now my goal is to apply kintsugi to the world.